the news tonight, Cross River State House of Assembly confirms appointment of nominee into Local Government Service Commission. Nigerian Union of Journalists Cross River State Council urges you to share planned protests to embrace peace. Plus, Cross River State government to prioritize road intervention across senatorial districts in the state. Details of these and more shortly. Good evening and good to have you on Nta Calabar News Highlight. I am Oba Haised. The Cross River State House of Assembly has confirmed the appointment of Darlington Bassey as chairman, Local Government Service Commission, and 6 other members of the commission. Uduake team report that the House during plenary also confirmed the appointment of Bassey Okun as chairman of Privatization Council, as well as 6 other members.
Following the letter sent recently to the Cross River State House of Assembly by the state governor Bassey Okun, requesting for confirmation of the appointment of the nominees into the Local Government Service Commission, the House confirmed Darlington Bassey as chairman of the commission, having met the constitutional requirement during screening as presented by the Chairman House Committee on Judiciary, Public Service Matters, Public Petition and Conflict Resolution, Davis Etta, even as other members were confirmed as commissioners of the commission.
During the screening, the committee was impressed with readiness to contribute towards the formulation of goods before in the commission. I rise to move a motion for consequential confirmation that Mr. Darlington Bassey to become chairman, Dr. Carol Eden to become Commissioner 1, Chief Ian Okun to become Commissioner 2. The chairman, Honorable Darlington Bassey, happened to be the person I've known for quite some time in the Local Government Service Commission when he was working with the then chairman, Dr. Peter Ada Adibe. I have confidence in him, and I'm so confident that he will deliver. First, I want to commend the governor for nominating you. If the speaker or the 10th assembly confirm it today, go back and study that law. Because when the members of this House of Assembly will start their oversight function, they shouldn't find me wanting.
Chairman and members of the State Privatization Council were also confirmed. The council had Bassey Okun as chairman, David Amiye, executive secretary, while Patrick Essien, Roslyn Achibe, Fred Anna, Patricia Ine, and Margaret Efa were confirmed as members of the council. Speaker, Cross River State House of Assembly, Elvet Ayambem, urged members of the Local Government Service Commission and that of the State Privatization Council to stand for the truth at all times.
The Privatization Council will need to sit and do due diligence of whatsoever property the state government is intending to privatize, deep into the true ownership of Metropolitan Hotel.
The newly confirmed chairman said they will do their best to ensure smooth running of the system. In Calabar, Uduak Etam, NTA News.
Underscoring the importance of infrastructure for economic growth, the Cross River State government is prioritizing road intervention across all senatorial districts, with special interest in the northern senatorial district due to the precarious situations of major roads in the area. With the state led by Governor Bassey Okun recognizing the importance of good and accessible road network to enhancing mobility, facilitation of commerce, and improving the overall quality of life for residents. In this report, our correspondent assesses the progress of the first phase of rehabilitation and construction initiative in the zone. The state has faced significant challenges due to poor road network, which has been impediment to the movement of goods and services, affecting multiple sectors of the economy livelihood for the citizen. The Northern District particularly has experienced its fair share of this infrastructural deficit, and in response to these challenges, the Cross River State government launched targeted interventions on several key routes including Akreya Road, Yahe Ebo Wanihem Wanekom Road, also known as Ukele Road, and Monaya Indog Road. The government efforts in these areas have been greeted with enthusiasm from residents who are eager to improve transportation and enhance access to markets and other services.
This road has been so bad for so long, and we have not seen any repairs on it. We are so happy that this place of repair have come down. And we pray that it will continue. All the potholes we have around the street here should be patched for us, especially in the main road that we pass.
We are now on shoulder. By the time we get to some kilometer, about 10 kilometers ahead, I will come back again to remove the surface now to lay my surface exactly.
In an interview with NTA News, Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, Ankpo Pius, emphasized the administration commitment to the People First mantra espoused by Governor Basio too. He reaffirmed that addressing the infrastructural deficit, particularly roads, remains a top priority for the state government.
We have done a lot, and the extension of that we replicated in the north, we will not go back. Like others have been completed in the south, we also endeavor to complete all the projects in the northern senatorial district. We have a construction of a project from Nduk Junction to Monaya Axis, which is presently ongoing. And then, apart from what you see in Okoja town, we're also doing a project in Uyala local government. We have 3 kilometers of road to be done in Akreya that crosses the bridge. It is important to know that that is actually a federal road, because Cross River State is surrounded by federal roads. If you go to the north, the south, the east, every part of the state is surrounded by federal government road. And so those strong air roads ought to have been the responsibility of federal government to handle. But we wouldn't wait there. That road is otherwise known as Ukele Road. It's a very long-standing road that has been totally neglected, and the people of that area have suffered so much. The agricultural products goes at a very low price because they could not have access to markets.
As the Cross River State government continue its road rehabilitation and construction project, the potential for the economic growth and improved standard in the northern senatorial districts appear promising. Both resident and economic stakeholders remain optimistic about the positive impact this intervention will make on transportation and economic activities within the region, and state government commitment to transforming the road network is not just a short-term intent, but a strategic long-term investment in the future of Cross River State. In Calabar, Oba Hyacinth, NTA News. Nigerian Union of Journalists, Cross River State Council, has noted with dismay the sudden surge of beggars purportedly struck by tumor in the metropolis, giving a negative impression to the state, which is a tourism destination, and call on relevant government agencies to evacuate them from the metropolis. These form part of the communique issued at the end of Union Monthly Congress held at NSA Timbasi Press Center, Calabar, with focus on critical issues bordering on the state and the nation. After an extensive deliberation, the Congress commended the federal and state government for the palliative given to organizations and groups, and appealed that the State Emergency Management Agency, SEMA, should make the distribution process more transparent, as well as work with the media for accountability and fairness. The Congress, while appealing to peace-loving Cross-Riverians and other residents to embrace dialogue as a preferred alternative to the planned protest, call on the federal and state government to work towards phase-out of distribution of palliatives and focus on food production. The Congress, presided over by the chairman Achibombasi, further appealed to Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation to urgently resolve the lingering issue with Dangote Refinery in the overall interest of the suffering masses. News continue after the break.
This is Two Smile Hotel and Suite, giving you the best of hospitalities under a well-secured environment with reliable power supply. Come Savor the aura of royal treatment. Let's pamper you for a while with exotic drinks from our exquisite bar, continental and African dishes in our homely restaurant. Classy and spacious rooms ensuing lasting comfort. We've got the luxury hosting you and your guest in Queensley Conferencing. Truly an indelible impression. To Smile, exclusive access to unique experience.
Are you looking for a secured environment with good parking space and a natural ambience? Then look no further. Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground has got you covered for marriages, parties, and all kinds of events. Have your event at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground, you stand a chance to get a discounted rate for your event coverage. For bookings, please call Jane 0806 353 3069. Celebrate your events at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground. Nta Calabar, the station for the people.
Good to know you are still there. Forest-bearing communities in the 7 implementing states of RED projects in Nigeria have been encouraged to exercise patience to benefit from the project with effective implementation of the framework from research work. This was at the Dissemination and Stakeholder Workshop by the Resource and Environmental Policy Research Center, Environment for Development, University of Nigeria Nsukka, in collaboration with RED Project National Secretariat, Federal Ministry of Environment on RED Project implementation in Nigeria. Paul Abel was there and reports.
Reducing emissions from deforestation and forest degradation, RED Plus, is a climate change mitigation solution developed by parties to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change and the project, which is now 15 years in Nigeria. This workshop seeks to unveil research findings on the impact of the project implementation in Nigeria.
We discovered from the study that the communities are willing to participate and even to contribute labor days, and they are ready to, to help make sure the RED Plus becomes a reality in terms of the implementation, having a framework, and then making sure that it contributes to carbon credit in Nigeria. Generally, RED pilot projects have not made much impact in terms of welfare because of the way it's designed. So this research will help direct the way future implementation will be designed so as to ensure that it makes impact on the forest communities.
RED Plus Nigeria, which seeks to encourage forest communities to preserve the forest with incentives. Stakeholders say the research will give better connection for investment in forest communities, such as livelihood support opportunities.
We are resuscitating, re-energizing, and taking RED Plus to the next very important level for Cross River State and for Nigeria.
And we hope that by 2050, we must have met the global target of net zero. Nigeria has shifted from 2050 to 2060. So all of this is that whatever goes to the atmosphere, there are trees to take it back. So it is level. There's no agitation. So the RED Plus is something to drive. And countries that have progressed, they have no regret. I'm happy that in our discussions, stakeholders are saying we must not stop here. And the call is for all of us.
At the end of the day, we can see the benefits that will accrue to the communities, to the state, and to the country. And everybody will be better for it. So I have absolute confidence that, we'll be making very good conclusions here.
Pilot and state coordinators of RED Plus project comment on the workshop.
The workshop has given us a privilege to see and to understand what is they were supposed to leverage on when going to next phase of implementation phase from the piloting stage that we have that ended in 2022.
We need to also give continuous monitoring to the livelihood that is being given to them, livelihood support that is being given to the forest dependent community, so that the sustainability will also be sure.
When we talk about forests, it's important. It's not only to give us the things that we need, but it also will help us to fight what is threatening our life. So there's a whole lot of hope that I place in this program.
At least there is a renewed hope that RED is real, just like that climate change is real, and the intervention is actually coming. It's just that it has taken time, really.
The workshop exposes different areas of Red Plus project by resource persons, including welfare impact, sustainable and participatory forest management, among others.
It is expected that the findings of this research, if adequately implemented, will boost impact of future interventions. In Calabar, Paul Abel, NTA News.
That's much we can take from our news highlight tonight. Good night and have a lovely night ahead.